working for you. CBS 6 News at 6 starts now.
A train hits a garbage truck at a crossing near Charlottesville, killing one person and injuring several others. And members of Congress were on board that train. I'm Candace Burns.
And I'm Bill Fitzgerald. We have complete coverage of the crash for you tonight. Melissa Hippolyte will tell us what lawmakers on board are saying about those first moments. But we start with senior reporter Wayne Koval, who has an update from investigators. Wayne?
One person in the trash truck is dead and 6 others injured in the crash. Those taken to UVA Medical Center, where one of them is listed in serious condition. Now, for Carrie Howman, she won't ever forget the sound of the train blowing its horn and thinking something was wrong. And then she heard the crash.
I had just let my dogs out and I heard the horn.
Howman, who lives beside the tracks and often hears the trains go by, this time thought something was wrong.
It was just beeping and beeping.
A few seconds later,
I just heard this enormous bang. It sounded almost like dynamite. I just saw the train just screeching to a halt and looked out and could tell that it had hit something large.
Howman surprised by the accident, as she says the railroad crossing guard arms are always down when a train passes through. But this time she believes something went wrong.
It shook like the whole ground. You could like feel it in your body. It was so loud.
The Amtrak train, carrying more than 200 GOP members of Congress, their spouses, children, and aides, collides with a trash truck with 3 people in the cab.
I came out and there was a police officer with like a rifle standing right in front of the train.
Carrie says she went out and helped.
I brought the man who was in the front. He was a mechanic. He had his lip cut and I brought him some ice.
Carrie Howman wasn't alone in helping out. Several representatives and senators who are doctors rushed to the aid of the 3 people in the cab of that trash truck, several of them performing CPR. Again, one person has died that was in the trash truck, 6 others taken to UVA Medical Center, where one of those is listed in serious condition. Working for you in Albemarle County, Wayne Koval, CBS 6 News.
All right, Wayne, thank you. Lawmakers who were on board spoke about the crash once they got off that train. Melissa Hippolyte is live with what they had to say, and she also has an update on the people who were injured. Melissa?
Well, Candace, UVA Health Systems recently tweeted out that they had 6 patients from that crash scene transported here to the UVA Medical Center. We can tell you that one of them is in critical condition. 4 of them are currently being evaluated, and then another one was discharged already. Now, there, as you mentioned, were several Republican members of Congress on the train, as well as their family members and staffers. Senior administration members said that there were no major injuries among the members of Congress or their staff. They boarded buses earlier today, actually, to continue on their trek to the retreat that they are attending at the Greenbrier in West Virginia. Now, in interviews after the incident, many lawmakers said the impact of the crash threw a lot of people around the train, especially those that were standing up at the time that it happened.
There were a few people who were up. Anybody who was standing up got thrown around quite a bit. I think Chuck Flashman and some others were thrown around. I think they took somebody to the hospital with just concussion protocol.
Now, we can tell you that Representative John Lewis from Minnesota, his staff tweeted out earlier today that he was taken to the hospital to be checked out for a concussion. In fact, his staff recently retweeted again that he does have a concussion. However, he has been discharged from the hospital and is continuing on to that retreat at the Greenbrier. Working for you tonight in Charlottesville, I'm Melissa Hippolyte for CBS 6.